What is up everyone? How are you guys doing? So आज हम बहुत ही एक अच्छी स्टोरी लेके आए हैं आपके लिए. A real story of depression, how she was able to fight it. So come join in and let's wait for our guest and then let's bring her on as well. Okay? We'll bring her on as well. What is up everyone? Let me just type in the topic. She is here. Send in the request. Okay, great. I'm just taking the request. Just wait a second. Let me type in the topic. Real story. How she fought. Okay, great. Okay, let's bring her on. Okay, guys, let's bring her on. Come on. New look. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, the new look is there. And let me bring her on now. Okay, let's wait for the connection to happen.
Hi, Pranav.
Okay, great. What is up? How are you?
Good. How are you? All good?
I'm good too. I'm good too. We were just setting up just before, but this has to be done. There's a part of the game. So I hope guys you are able to hear us. Just confirm that so that we can continue then. Great. So you are able to hear me properly, no?
Yes, I can hear you properly.
Okay. Cool. Even I can hear you. Cool. Nice. I've been the topic as well. So guys, today it's going to be an interesting story, and we are going to listen from an army kid. सही है. How is everything? क्या चल रहा है?
Nothing but just the usual. यहाँ थोड़ी बारिश होनी शुरू हो गई है, तो it's nice and cold and cozy.
हाँ, बॉम्बे में वेदर यार अच्छा हो रहा है. बाकी सब खराब है बट वेदर अच्छा है.
Weather is good. हाँ, that's true.
वेदर इज गुड राइट. मैंने भी सुना अभी जम्मू में तो बहुत गर्मी हो रही है.
जम्मू में गर्मी. हाँ, नहीं वैसे तुम्हारा तो लॉकडाउन था ना पहले. I mean, from a very long time. जम्मू में वो लॉकडाउन कैसा है?
या वही सेम बेटर है. वही सेम रेड जोन हो गया ना. मतलब बॉम्बे की तरह ही है. तो रेड जोन था फिर वही सब था. Everything is fine on that end. सही है but all good. I think everything happens for a good reason.
That's true.
Right? That is where we will come to also when we start the story.
Absolutely.
When we end it. Exactly. चलो सही है. Okay,
So,
cool.
Can people hear us?
Properly? Yeah.
Is that
Yeah. People are, if you are able to hear us, just give us a thumbs up. Wherever you are watching, YouTube, Instagram, जहाँ पे भी आप देख रहे हो, just let us know that you are able to hear us. Just give us thumbs up. एक thumbs up दे दो, hi, hello कुछ बोल दो ताकि समझ आ जाए. Yes, just say yes.
Hearts भेज दो चलेगा.
Hearts भेज दो. Yes. Even hearts. Okay, Neha is saying yes. Man is here. Good to see. Yeah, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think some. Okay. Yeah, we can see. Madam, you were in cable. I had seen. Yes.
A lot of my friends have joined.
Yeah. She is from K11, by the way. So she has done. Yes. That is how I got to know her also. So from K11 I got to know a lot of people, and a lot of people with different skills, doing different things in life, and it is a good place to be in. Chalo, awesome. I think even here it's working fine. Okay, I think we can get started.
I have seen you practicing step ups. Oh, okay. Hi, man.
Acha, great. Nice. By the way,
you were saying something?
Yeah. नहीं, it's all fine. I was going to. हाँ, मैं कहने वाला था कि I was going to compliment you on your height first. कि मेरे को अपने से लंबी लड़की कभी कम ही मिलती है, ठीक है? And this is one of the first time I'm interacting. So you are 6'2", right? I think that's what you have written.
Yeah, 6'2". Yes,
Okay.
I'm 6'2". Yeah.
I wouldn't want to stand next to you. I look short, but it is great. Yeah, it is great. It is great. I think that's
Well,
what.
to be honest, that was also one of the major reasons that caused my depression and all of that. So we'll probably come to that as well soon.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Hanji.
But I didn't. I meant it just hilariously, है ना?
No,
Obviously.
I know.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Thank
I
you for
understand.
that, but just I was just saying.
Exactly, exactly. No, that's
Anyway,
great.
okay, yeah. Hanji.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, let's begin then. That is the thing I wanted to say. And you are a Punjabi, so there are a couple of things that match resonate between us. I'm not a Punjabi वैसे, but मुझे पंजाबी गाने, पंजाबी चीजें ये वो ना काफी मतलब ऐसे यहाँ की जो लोकल लैंग्वेज है ना डोगरी, which is डोगरी.
Correct.
सो वो काफी पंजाबी से मिलती जुलती है आई वुड से.
Yeah.
तो मैं वैसे भी गाने पंजाबी और मतलब ऐसे मेरे को ज्यादातर लोग मेरे को कहते हैं कि हाँ पंजाबी है क्या, तो मैं कहता हूँ हाँ यार हम पंजाबी एट हार्ट. So that is another thing that when I saw your profile, okay, Punjaban
Right.
6'2" bhai sahab.
But let me just clarify this. मैं सरदारनी नहीं हूँ.
अच्छा अच्छा.
हाँ.
Cool cool cool
No,
cool
so
cool.
no, because a lot of people have told me that I look like a hardcore सरदारनी.
सरदारनी.
तो हाँ, तो इसलिए मैं I just wanted to say that out loud.
That's good.
हाँ जी.
That's cool. That's
तो
cool.
शुरू करें?
चिल है चिल है. हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल शुरू करते हैं बिल्कुल. तो आज का कार्यक्रम शुरू किया जाए है ना. तो हमने
हाँ
यहाँ
जी,
पे
बिल्कुल.
निमिषा जी को बुलाया है ताकि निमिषा जी अपनी अच्छी सी स्टोरी बता पाए हमें एंड वी गाइस लर्न फ्रॉम इट है ना. जब लास्ट टाइम मैंने लास्ट वीक व्हेन आई डिड अ सेशन ऑन मेंटल हेल्थ ना, so she messaged me and I was quite happy to see that message because she was willing to contribute. She said she told me कि मैं मेरे साथ भी मतलब ऐसी चीजें हुई हैं and I have faced them and I've gone through them, so it will be good if we talk about it. And when we talked about it I was like yes, it is something that everyone should know and people will get benefited a lot because ऐसे किसी को देख के पता नहीं चलता यार कि हाँ he or she needs that help या नहीं. यही मेन चीज यही है. It is something that is very less talked about, a taboo in the society. Depression basically, depression is something that is very less talked about and kind of a taboo in the society to talk about it, है ना. अगर किसी को ऐसा लगता है
Absolutely.
कि डिप्रेशन, किसी को ऐसा लगता है कि डिप्रेशन हो गया है या फिर ऐसा है ना कि डिप्रेशन के थ्रू जा रहा है, तो लोग इसके बारे में बात ही नहीं करना चाहते. फॉर पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो, इवन पेरेंट्स से कि हाँ हाँ नहीं नहीं कुछ नहीं हुआ है, कुछ नहीं हुआ है, कुछ नहीं हुआ है, ऐसा नहीं है, ये सब सही है, सब सही है. मतलब इट इज मोर लाइक दैट. सो इट इज गुड दैट you have come forward and talking in public about it. That's a very big thing. That is first I will congratulate you on that. Yeah, it's a very brave मतलब thing that bravery मतलब I would say an act of bravery जहाँ पे even it is very difficult, when even if you have faced it and done it, people don't come forward to tell it. So it's a great thing that you came up, and thanks for letting everyone give know about it and giving that opportunity कि हाँ तुम बताओ अपने बारे में, है ना.
हाँ
Great.
जी.
Okay. So with that let's start कि अपना तुमने जैसे मुझे बताया ही है, so why don't you only just begin your story like you have told me and
Right.
I will then in between I'll ask you some things, questions and things like that.
Right.
So when did you
अच्छा,
first feel
हाँ.
my
When
mom
I
is telling you,
first feel.
by the way, my mom is telling you, brave girl. She has commented on
Thanks, Auntie.
somewhere.
Thank you. Means a lot.
Uh,
Thank you.
Great, great.
So I think my depression का जो phase था, that doesn't really have a particular uh, incident that is not related to any particular incident as such. I think it all started when I joined college
Okay.
because we came to I mean, my dad being a Fauji, so we came to Bombay in 2012. Okay,
Okay.
and उस टाइम पे स्कूल जस्ट खत्म हुआ था and I, I was going into something which is called junior college.
Uh,
Junior college. Huh.
uh,
So when that transition happened, things were very new to me.
mm-hmm.
Like uh, traveling and stuff like that. So I think I was fine in 11th, 12th, but जब college में आई, जब my degree college started, I I I don't know. Maybe it was the environment, or maybe it was the fact that I was meeting a lot of new people from CBSE, ICSE, state board, and all of that. So kahin na kahin that I felt that there was a lot of um, groupism which was happening,
Okay.
and and I mean, I being a Fauji kid, we have been conditioned to talk to everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So somewhere that subconsciously started affecting me, and when it came to my marks, when it came to me appearing for my exams, I got a lot of backlogs.
अच्छा.
मेरे को याद है, मेरे फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर का जो फाइनल्स था, उसमें वी हैड 6 पेपर्स, उसमें से 4 बैकलॉग थे मेरे.
Okay.
Imagine 4 backlog. So, so that happened, and that repeated again in the second semester as well.
Okay. But this was in the year 2016, 17? 17.
This was 2014, 15. 14, 15
अच्छा,
वाला time.
14, 15. Okay. Okay. Okay.
हाँ,
Okay.
14, 15.
Okay.
And then one of my teachers, one of my very kind teachers, recommended me to go into testing for something which is called learning disability,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So when I did that, then I got to know that I have something which is called dysgraphia. Dysgraphia is basically when you are not able to pen down your thoughts onto paper.
Okay. Okay. What is that
So
called again?
that happened. Dysgraphia.
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 Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And उसके बाद I think so that happened, and that somewhere lowered my self-esteem, and
Exactly.
and all of that, which I think is very psychological, and it is very natural to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Yeah.
that is
Exactly. Exactly.
when,
That is.
yeah. So that is when my therapy actually started. I mean, उससे पहले स्कूल में speech therapy होती थी, and all of that used to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
so that used to happen, and then and second year वो चलता गया, and उसके बाद I was told that I had to drop my second semester, and I would not be promoted to the uh, second year of college.
Third semester.
हाँ, तो
That
वो
is a big thing.
थोड़ा
I
सा
think that's a big.
झटका लगा मेरे को, बिकॉज ताने सुनने घर पे, ये वो, तुमसे ये नहीं होता, इतना सिंपल है, तुमसे ये नहीं होता, वो नहीं होता. बट आई मीन मोर देन दैट, बिकॉज स्कूल से ही, बचपन से ही, I have been somebody who is very very social. Okay, like very social, hi hello karna, and all of that. That was something that I really love to do. And and once I went back to college in my second semester, repeat करने के लिए, I had to sit with my juniors. ठीक है.
अच्छा, हाँ, हाँ. That's
तो वो कहीं ना कहीं subconsciously that started hitting me,
that
कि
is it. That is.
what will the students think about me, what will the teachers think about me, कि मतलब ऐसे ये पेपर हो नहीं रहा, ये नहीं हो रहा, वो नहीं हो रहा, and all of that. ठीक है.
Exactly.
So I mean, thankfully, I would probably thank my stars that my juniors and my teachers both were very
Supportive.
helpful and supportive. And जैसे तैसे करके I went to second year, and
Okay.
second year was also fine, but there came when I used to come home and I used to just be in my room the entire day. As in college से वापस आ गई and I would just be in my room, ना खाना ना नहाना ना कुछ, मतलब दिन
ना
भर
बात करनी किसी से बात नहीं करनी।
घर, हाँ, nothing. And that somehow, and my parents started watching this, they started noticing all that happening, and matlab, they were like, I mean, do something, change your mind and all of that, and that would somewhere lead to a lot of घर पे तमाशा होना, I mean, raising voice, लड़ाई झगड़े, and all of that.
Okay,
So
okay,
I think this was end of 20. This was end of 2016 when 2016 वाला time when I realized कि college मेरे से नहीं होने वाला, ठीक है?
okay, okay.
कॉलेज मेरे से नहीं होने वाला. आई डोंट वांट टू स्टडी फर्दर. दिस इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी. आई
Hmm.
डोंट माइंड बीइंग अ ड्रॉप आउट.
Hmm. Hmm.
This is what I told them. And surprisingly, my parents, being the typical Desi parents, they were very, very supportive.
Nice, nice. That's something very
हाँ,
different.
touchwood, हाँ. So
Touch wood, actually, touch wood.
they were touchwood, हाँ. So they were
Hmm.
very supportive of the fact कि you should do whatever that makes you
You want.
genuinely happy, right?
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So, so that happened, and so they were fine with it. But you know, वो घर पे लड़ाई झगड़े चीखना चिल्लाना happened for a very long time. And my mom then one day decided that she can't take it any longer, and which is when she decided that I needed professional help.
Okay, okay.
तो
Great.
जब डॉक्टर के पास गए, so the doctor was like, you have depression, and you have been having this from a very long period of time,
Okay.
and you have been having this for a very long period of time, and it is just that now that um,
It has surfaced
it has come
more.
to the surface. Yeah, it has come to the surface.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
mean, when I look back, school में अगर देखो तो I was made fun of. I was made fun of for the stupid of reasons, ठीक है? I was made fun of for being too tall. मतलब
Hmm.
लड़की लंबी देखी नहीं है लाइफ में, ठीक है?
True.
That I was made fun of for having a deep voice, for not having a
Hmm.
girly wally voice. I
समझ
was
रहा हूँ मैं.
made fun of for my stammer. I was
Hmm.
called Khali ki behan and all of that in school. So you know, I mean, now that I think of it, तो मतलब now that I think of it, तो हंसी आती है. But
Hmm.
स्कूल में जब तुम होते हो, तो you don't really know how to deal with these insecurities that you have, right?
Exactly, exactly. That is so
हाँ,
true.
तो
That is so true, and actually we
yeah,
don't even realize because you are saying it now. तो मतलब कि I was thinking about my school days कि हाँ यार कोई ऐसा होता था, किसी को बोलते थे, ऐसा कुछ होता था. मतलब that time we used to take it in a funny way कि हाँ यार fun में बोल दिया या कुछ ऐसे बोल दिया, but the amount it can affect the other person we never realize that
absolutely,
thing,
that's
है ना कि
true.
मतलब
हाँ,
कैसे उसको he or she is getting affected from it. We never realize that. Always in a class there is some मोटा मोटा ही है, ये पतला है, ये लंबू है, ये हर क्लास में होता
absolutely,
है. बट until and unless if that person is able to take it मतलब supportingly या वैसे कि हाँ ठीक है दोस्त लोग हैं, अगर वो नहीं ले पाता वैसे तो it becomes very difficult. मतलब this is something that parents should tell their children or
yeah,
people should realize कि यार हमें ऐसा realize नहीं होता कि ऐसी छोटी छोटी चीजें मैटर कर सकती हैं कितना ज्यादा किसी और की लाइफ में.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
Okay. Yeah.
So I
Tell me.
mean, school में, I think when I came to Bombay is probably when I started to change. I
Mm-hmm.
Since I was not getting a lot of attention from my so-called friends and the people whom I was seeing, so I hi sorry बारिश हो रही है बाहर anyway हाँ तेज बारिश हो रही है anyway हाँ so I started to do things on my own like
Mm-hmm.
there was a time when I used to hate going to say a coffee shop by myself but now if you see मैं बिंदास जाती हूँ मतलब coffee shop में अकेले बैठ के have a coffee you know all those things
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
so when during this period of time I also used a lot of dating apps also in Bombay
Okay. Okay.
and yeah so probably that was a period of time when I think I was 18 19 ke aaspas 17 18 ke aaspas and
Uh-huh.
that was the time when I mean I would like to believe that it is natural, completely natural. But at that point of time, you want validation from people, right? मतलब
Exactly. Exactly.
कोई मतलब if someone calls me attractive, if someone calls me hot, my day is made. ठीक है वैसा सीन था
Mm-hmm.
मेरा तो ये जब हुआ
Okay.
तो आई वॉज ऑन टिंडर उसके बाद 2 3 साल बम्बल हुआ एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट I didn't expect this number one. I didn't see this coming and I didn't realize this that I was being bullied even on Tinder.
Acha. Okay.
I was I mean guys have told me on my face that I mean that I'm manly. People have told me that I look like a transgender, which I take it as a compliment, like a big compliment. Now that I think of it, and तो वो कहीं ना कहीं वो मेरे सेल्फ एस्टीम को बिगाड़ चुका था
बहुत हिट करता
पूरा बिगाड़
है
चुका था
एग्जैक्टली डेफिनेटली डेफिनेटली
and
आई
there was this one guy that told me, you are too tall because you hurt my male ego. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. ठीक है तुम see and I mean I don't know why but I am somebody who likes to be myself. I
एग्जैक्टली
cannot pretend to be somebody else. Correct?
ट्रू
And उसके चलते I mean I have my so-called friends that who are even probably watching me on the live अभी या स्कूल में कॉलेज में जो भी है I am probably saying this out loud and I don't have any shame in saying this, but I have been backstabbed by my own friends, by people whom I said that with the people that I thought were
योर
मतलब
फ्रेंड्स
दिल की जिगरी and stuff like that. I felt they were my like really good friends, but I got backstabbed by them. I mean, for the stupidest of reasons, just because somebody else that they are friends with, they don't like me, so they stop talking to me. ठीक है तो वो कहीं ना कहीं that starts making me overthink a lot and I think
एग्जैक्टली
from there now that I'm talking about it that is how I probably started overthinking a lot
आई गॉट योर पॉइंट
and that is where my panic attack started
अटैक
anxiety attack started and all of that वो हुआ फिर जब 2017 में द डॉक्टर हैड प्रिस्क्राइब्ड कि मतलब कि तुमको डिप्रेशन है एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट सो आई वाज ऑल गुड
हाँ ऑल गुड ऑल गुड ऑल
अच्छा
गुड
ऑल
आई एम
गुड
लिसनिंग
हाँ
आई एम लिसनिंग आई एम
हाँ so then I was put so the doctor gave me the dawaiyan and all of that. एक second, there's someone who's saying something. Man, I have seen her doing step ups, and a step up game is very strong. I wish I could have that power and strength. How sweet! Thank you. Anyway,
Yeah.
huh?
We have good
So
positive
sorry.
people over here. We have good people
Yes,
who tell good
positivity is
things. Yes, positivity
over
wins
everything
in the
else.
end, baby.
Positive over
Yes,
absolutely.
yes,
So
yes.
हाँ तो वो मेडिकेशन हुई and then I was told that I needed a change of environment,
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
which is then I traveled and all of that. उसके होने के बाद which is when I, I realized that this is not who I am. मतलब
hmm.
अ, ये जो सैड सैड वाला स्टेट था,
ये मैं नहीं हूँ.
I somehow got tired of it.
Hmm.
मतलब हाँ,
Exactly.
I got tired of it and मेरे को इससे बाहर निकलना था. So which is when I heard about K11.
Hmm. Hmm.
and
Awesome.
then the entire the entire journey started, and I cannot stress on this enough. Kaizad sir is a godfather, man.
True, true. That is so
उन्होंने
true.
मतलब मेरे सोचने का नजरिया इतना बदल दिया है. I can't stress on that enough. That man has made me learn how to have faith in my own self. No matter how long the process takes, every day is a progress, and every day you will have bad days, but every day will not be a good day.
Yes. True that. Every
मतलब
day you
सर
can,
ने तो
there is a possibility to learn, right?
एब्सोल्युटली एंड हाँ तो वो हुआ एंड उसके चलते um, uh, another so-called depressive incident that happened with me in K11 was that I am still stuck with my step up. ठीक है.
अच्छा.
हाँ तो so we were like four people. चार में से दो का हो गया, दो का नहीं हुआ step up. So that also somewhere back of the mind, I started to question myself कि ये क्यों नहीं हो रहा, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So जब K11 when K11 happened, when the practical started, when the theory classes started, and I could see a small ray of hope somewhere कि मतलब
Hmm.
this could be something that I could thoroughly enjoy. This could be
Hmm.
my line. This could be my calling and all of
Hmm.
that.
Hmm. Hmm.
I started using that entire gyan that they taught us in class to myself. And oh my god, the amount of compliments I got that boosted my self confidence like this. I can't stress on this enough. It
Awesome.
boosted my self confidence, which is probably one of the reasons why I went back to college in 2019. मतलब 2 साल के
Hmm.
gap के बाद my college took me back. That's a very big thing. My college took me back, knowing and understanding what I went through. यार मेरे 16 बैकलॉग थे, सोच 16 बैकलॉग.
थग लाइफ
एंड
होती है, वो भी एक
एंड
अलग
आई
ही थग
थिंक
लाइफ चलती है, वो सही है.
मैंने अलग ही एक्सपीरियंस मेरा. एंड मैंने 16 बैकलॉग एक ही बार में दे दिए सारे.
क्या
इमेजिन,
बात.
आई डोंट नो क्या था जो मैंने दे दिया बैकलॉग अंदर.
नाइस, नाइस.
हाँ
Awesome.
and then 2019 was good. I probably now that I look back, I probably needed that break in my life to actually think about how things are going. I probably needed a fresh start in my life and all of that.
Hmm.
So I mean, समटाइम्स मैं जब पीछे देखती हूँ मुड़ के, सो आई काइंड ऑफ फील कि यार लाइफ के 2 साल वेस्ट हो गए, बर्बाद हो गए।
Hmm. Hmm.
बट फिर मैं सोचती हूँ कि हैड दोज 2 years नॉट हैपेंड, आई वुड हैव बीन इन अ डिफरेंट
Not been.
स्टेट ऑफ माइंड ऑल टुगेदर।
You would haven't been here talking about all this and being so
Absolutely,
confident and inspiring people.
absolutely.
Definitely.
Inspiring people, so I don't know, but
You are.
this is
You
my
are.
story, and हाँ, तो बस 2019 हो गया, मैं कॉलेज वापस गई, and you know the exact same thing of sitting with your juniors, 4 years junior to you. So that somehow also started to I know
Stress your mind, huh? Again, keep
हाँ,
thinking.
stress my mind and all of that. But luckily, my teachers were very supportive, and they helped me with the notes, with the everything, with the papers, exams, question papers, everything. And thankfully, I am very thankful to God and to my stars that जो मेरे juniors थे, they were so मतलब
Supportive.
uh, supportive with everything that I did. Supportive, I would say, and I would say they were even very welcoming.
Welcoming.
हाँ, so वो हुआ, and I I'm being very honest with you, Pranav. मतलब जो मेरे 7 साल के Xavier's वाले लाइफ में I was doing so much better मेरे last year of college में 2019 में I was
Hmm.
scoring so good marks and all of that, but फिर ये लॉकडाउन हो गया तो मैं बस बैठी हूँ घर पे।
But
So,
awesome, yeah, awesome. This is
but to be very honest, it has been a long journey. It has been a journey of ups and downs, a lot of learnings. But I wouldn't say कि मैं completely heal हो चुकी हूँ. I still have my therapy sessions, counseling sessions with the doctors and all of that. But the main thing is you need to talk to people. I mean, if you don't have a family member, यार तुमको लोग बहुत कुछ कहेंगे।
सही
My
बात है
own family members, my parents तो छोड़ो, चलता
छोड़ो
है। My relatives, my nani started saying everything कि तुम हाय हाय डिग्री नहीं हो रही, ये नहीं हो रहा, वो नहीं हो रहा, and all of that bull crap. And so that happened, and dhire dhire a lot of people started giving me those sympathy वाली
vibes
vibes, sympathize करने लग गए मेरे साथ, and they started feeling sorry for me, which I did not want and I
want
was not expecting from people. तो वो हुआ, and I mean I can proudly say right now that I am a warrior and not a warrior. So
definitely you are a warrior. I
so
would say you are definitely somebody who has fought a lot, because now when you are explaining in detail, so I can I got to learn so many things which I'll tell Abhi, but I am letting you complete. But you are definitely a warrior. You are somebody who has fought a lot of things in life, and it is very difficult, honestly. Its first thing is very difficult to fight. Second thing, coming out with it and talking it out open, it's
yeah,
very very brave of you, I'm telling you,
thank you.
personally. I don't care what people think, but it's very brave of you to actually do it,
Right,
do all those things, and then talk about it openly.
right,
That's awesome.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, cool. So that was kind of the story, right? Anything you want
yes,
to add,
that
right?
was the whole story entirely. Yes, that was
Awesome,
the whole
awesome,
story.
awesome, awesome. So tell us a little bit, and so we'll go to that. We'll go to that actually. So basically, I would say what were my key learnings from it. कि मतलब इट वाज इवन आई ओपनिंग फॉर मी, है ना. जैसे स्टार्टिंग में आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट कि ना हाइट में ऐसे वाली चीज मैंने बोल दी ऐसे मजाक में, बट आई डिडंट रियलाइज इट कि इट कैन यू नो. आई जस्ट टोल्ड यू फॉर फर्स्ट, आई गेव यू कॉम्प्लीमेंट ओनली, राइट. आई गेव यू कि हाँ यार यू आर
Absolutely.
गुड वो. एंड देन आई टोल्ड यू यार मैं बस साथ में नहीं खड़ा हो जाऊंगा, आई विल लुक शॉर्टर. इट वाज मोर अबाउट माई वो थिंग कि यार मेरे को वो लगेगा. बट इट
I
कुड
know,
यू नो
हाँ.
थिंग्स लाइक दीज स्मॉल थिंग्स. आई एम जस्ट trying to stress on a point ki things like these small things can affect the other person. Matlab, we won't think it in those terms. Obviously, the tone, the mood, all those things matter. है ना. When you say it
Yes.
seriously, when you say it, you know, in your aggression. जैसे बचपन में तो बिल्कुल कोई ना कोई केयर नहीं करता इन सब चीजों के बारे में. And you just say it, है ना. बस कि जीतना है, वो आर्ग्यूमेंट जीतना है कैसे भी करके. तू मोटा है, तू ये है, तू वो है, काला है, जो भी करके. You just try that. But once even this habit comes, you know, it with age, अगर वो चीज को रोका ना जाए तो वो बाद में भी आती है. यू नो देयर आर पीपल, जैसे हम बात कर रहे हैं रिलेटिव्स के बारे में, ऑल दीज पीपल दे टेल यू कि हाँ यू आर फैट, तू काला है, मोटा है, ये है, मतलब जो भी तेरी कमी होगी उसको वो बताने की
Right.
कोशिश करेंगे. एंड दे वोंट सी द गुड थिंग्स इन यू. सो सी इट इज ऑल अबाउट सीइंग दैट
Absolutely.
गुड. So whenever you see a person, I think मतलब वही बात है, don't judge a book by its cover. That's a very big
Right.
learning. मतलब because if
Absolutely.
you do that, you are being मतलब you are the one at loss. You never know other person can be so you know so good that he or she can help you in so many ways. Help या जो भी मतलब being just being around them can be so helpful, but you won't know that if you just do you know judge the book by its cover.
Right.
Second thing, I think we should be more kinder to people. जो भी है, ठीक है.
Absolutely.
There is nothing you know nothing comes with negativity. कुछ भी हम किसी को बोलते हैं गलत तो it is what I think is personally कि वो हमारा अंदर का वो दिखाता है कि है ना. We are negative from inside, that is why we are talking negative about
Right.
somebody.
Right.
So
So,
yeah.
when you said that we need to be kind to everybody, it is also very important to understand that सबके
Hmm.
life में struggles होती हैं.
Exactly.
छोटी हो बड़ी हो that doesn't matter, but सबके लाइफ में struggles होती है. Because I very evidently remember कि जब there was a time जब I decided to drop out of college. You will not believe 6 महीने मैं घर से बाहर नहीं निकली. बिल्कुल भी 6 महीने मैं सेल्फ आइसोलेशन में थी. None of my friends called up to even check on me, you know. None, they didn't call up, no contact, nothing. And that was a period in time when I was heavily addicted to social media. मतलब social media में जो दिख
Hmm.
रहा है, oh, she's having fun, ये वो फलाना ढमकाना. And the worst was, मतलब
You were
this
not
was
even enjoying
on.
that. You were
Yeah,
seeing that, and basically
there
अंदर से
was
तुम्हें वो अच्छी फीलिंग नहीं आ रही थी. You were feeling probably jealous in a way, I would say. है ना.
jealousy थी.
You were
Exactly,
हाँ
there was
exactly
jealousy. Yeah.
exactly. This is
So,
something I've seen very
when
closely.
that happened, and there were also incidents when people would uh, go out for partying and all that. मतलब uh, so we had these groups on WhatsApp, ठीक है. मतलब मेरे सामने प्लाने बन रहे हैं, but they are not inviting me for the thing.
Ignoring
So,
you.
I mean, I don't know if that was ignoring, but वो एक तरह से I was getting isolated on my own. Probably they were doing it intentionally or not. I don't know about that. But that happened. And also and also a lot of people told me, oh, तुमको तो तुम्हारी लाइफ तो इतनी सेट है, तुम जेवियर्स में पढ़ती हो, के 11 जाती हो, तुम इतनी लंबी हो, हैप्पी को लगती हो, तुम्हारी लाइफ प्रॉब्लम तो है नहीं. सो आई मीन जस्ट बिकॉज मैं हमेशा स्माइलिंग फेस होता है मेरा, जस्ट बिकॉज मैं अपने प्रॉब्लम्स को दिखाती नहीं हूँ, दैट डजेंट मीन कि आई एम नॉट फाइटिंग एनी बैटल्स इन माई लाइफ. एंड प्रॉब्ली इवन mind में. So I mean, just because people smile all the time, just because they pretend to be happy, that is not the meaning that they are happy. I think that is the exact same thing that happened even with Sushant Singh Rajput. मतलब वो
Yeah,
बंदा इतना एजुकेटेड, इतना फन लविंग,
true.
एंड पीपल लव्ड हिम, बट इट वाज जस्ट दैट उसको अंदर ही अंदर बहुत चीजें खाई जा रही थी, which is why he took that bold step,
True, true.
right?
I agree with you. I agree with you. And by the way, I'll tell you a few things that you would be happy about. So my mom here is saying, "Great warrior." I'm putting it on the screen. You can see on the other screen. Great warrior, I salute you. Okay, and
Thank you,
really very
Auntie.
very just putting up few of the comments which you should see.
Oh,
And
oh wow, okay. I
so
didn't see that.
yeah, look at that. So sweet of you for sharing your story. Love you. God bless you always. So
Thank you.
definitely,
There are so
people, you are
many.
inspiring people. Okay, you are
Right.
inspiring people. So haters are gonna hate.
The
You got to
boy
be your,
who
you got to be your
the boy
own rock.
who used to behave like that should just see her lifting. Yeah, see me lifting.
Awesome.
Haters gonna hate you. Got to be your own rock. Trolls and negative comments speak a lot about the person. Yeah, that's true.
About that person mostly because they are not able to tolerate your shine. Awesome.
That's
You
true.
go, girls. Awesome. So see, there are so many positive comments, and people are getting inspired by you. So you don't think you are not inspiring people. You are. Okay, that is the first thing. And again I would say this is so brave of you. Even I can't think of me telling a story like that. Whatever has happened in my life or all those things. Even I didn't. I never talked about that in a way which you are doing. So it's awesome. Telling you. That is
Acha,
something brave.
now, thank you for that, Pranav. But now
Hmm.
that we are talking, my mind goes to two very prominent incidents that happened, which probably
Okay.
even led to the thing. So, can I go for it
Okay.
or time हो
Sure,
गया?
sure, sure, sure. Go. No,
जब
no, 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 no.
अच्छा
We have a lot of time. Don't worry. Go
then
for it.
out
Go
है
for it. So
अच्छा
that we have the learnings also for the people. So
right
what incidents basically you are saying triggered in a way that depression thing?
correct yeah.
Talking about that? Okay.
I
Great. Great.
mean,
Great.
not the depression, but like this
Mm-hmm.
low self-esteem, yeah, low confidence in me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool.
So
Then go for it. Definitely.
one was the fact that I mean, my stammering. ठीक है? So a lot of times there have been instances where people have वॉकड ऑफ halfway जब मैं बोलने की कोशिश कर रही होती हूँ and a lot of times it has even happened when people have told me to speak faster, you know, and all of that. And मैं क्या बोल रही थी, sorry, my
Don't
mind
worry.
just went away.
No. No problem. No problem. We
हाँ,
will get it.
and I think the biggest issue that I've had with this stammering aspect is that people think that just because of the fact that I stammer, they associate that with me being weak,
Hmm.
right?
That is such a wrong association, but
Like for I know, like for instance, when school में the teacher used to tell us to read loudly, I mean, read a chapter or whatever. The
hmm.
teach मेरी बारी तो मतलब हमेशा स्किप हो जाती थी, हमेशा
Uh,
स्किप हो जाती थी मेरी बारी. So that was one thing, and I probably did not take it too seriously back then,
seriously,
but now that you
we are
spoke
talking.
about it, वो थोड़ा मेरे को याद आया.
True.
Second,
These are the
very
small, small
very
things
prominent,
actually, because
yeah,
they get into your subconscious mind. The problem is कि यहाँ पे आप consciously नहीं सोच रहे हो. यहाँ पे things are more like कि हाँ ऐसा है मेरे साथ, ऐसा है। जैसे कोई
ऐसा है।
मोटा है ना, जो कोई मोटा है बचपन से जो मोटा होता है या कुछ ऐसा होता है ना, वो मोटा सुन सुन के अपने आप को वो मान चुका होता है कि हाँ यार मैं मोटा ही हूँ। मतलब ही और शी कांट इवन पुट दैट एफर्ट बिकॉज इट इज इन हर और हिज सबकॉन्शियस माइंड, है ना,
Conscious mind.
कि मैं
Yeah.
ऐसा ही हूँ। तो इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू चेंज दैट, एंड द प्रॉब्लम इज द इन्वायरमेंट, है ना। तो दैट इज वेयर द रोल ऑफ टीचर्स, द रोल ऑफ फ्रेंड्स, ऑल द पीपल, good people come into picture. So you, what you are saying is absolutely right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think when that happened, now when I look back, now that I'm talking to you about it, I think I have lost many opportunities as well. You know, like how I was too shy to introduce myself to people, how I was shy to even talk on the phone, and how I was even shy to probably even be the of CR and all those small things.
Mm-hmm.
Second major incident that happened was in college in my second year. This was probably some months before I decided to take a drop from college. तो तो सीन ये था कि it was somewhere in December
Mm-hmm.
and winter का महीना था and I had a cold, like a very bad
Mm-hmm.
cold.
Mm-hmm.
And जब cold होता है तो I somehow start having a heavy voice. ठीक है,
Mm-hmm.
तो when that happened, तो मैं आई थिंक कॉलेज के लाइब्रेरी में थी एंड आई वाज टॉकिंग टू अ फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन एंड there was a girl who was sitting next to me, मतलब not right next to me but like दो तीन चेयर छोड़ के, ठीक है। सो जब मैं कॉलेज के लाइब्रेरी से बाहर निकल रही थी, शी कम्स अप टू मी एंड सेज हाय, I am so and so and I really like the way that you carry yourself. तो when she said that, तो मैंने सोचा she must be talking about my height or something or whatever. तो मैंने उसको genuinely बोला thank you so much, means a lot to me, ये मैंने बोला. And then she says कि you know, I wish the world knew that there were people like you. तो तब मैंने सोचा कि यार ये थोड़ा ज्यादा हो रहा है. So because to be very honest, I wasn't used to something like this. ठीक है, तो मैंने बोला thank you so much. And then she comes up with a statement that shook me completely. She's like, I don't know if you would mind me asking, but what is your gender? And mera, I was stunned. I was speechless. I mean, मैंने एक टाइट सी शर्ट पहनी है, मतलब यू कैन इजिली मेक आउट फॉर अ फैक्ट दैट शी इज
Girl.
अ गर्ल, मतलब यू नो, आई मीन ऑब्वियसली. एंड दैट somehow made me feel numb. एक तो, दूसरा मैं स्पीचलेस हो गई थी. आई डिडंट नो व्हाट टू से. देन आई सेड, मेरे को याद नहीं है व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आई टोल्ड हर, बट आई जस्ट वॉकड अवे फ्रॉम देयर, ठीक है.
Oh.
उसके बाद दो दिन बाद आई वेंट टू माय कॉलेज का काउंसलर and he took it so lightly कि yeah, she must be confused. I'm like, how is she confused? मतलब कोई चूतिया है तो मतलब मैं क्या करूँ उसके बारे में, राइट, यू नो. आई मीन, सॉरी फॉर
नहीं, ठीक है, सही बात है।
my language,
जो है वो है।
but this is the best way to probably say it out loud. एंड जब मैंने अपनी मॉम को ये बात बताई, शी सेड कि हाँ, या दैट इज बाउंड टू हैपन बिकॉज तुम टॉम बॉय हो. आई एम लाइक, मेरे टॉम बॉय होने से इन दोनों का रिलेशन क्या है? एंड यू विल नॉट बिलीव, उस दिन मैं इतना रोई हूँ. मैं शीशे के सामने अपने खड़े होके अपने आप को देख रही हूँ. मैं इतना रोई हूँ एंड माई सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस हैज शैटर्ड टू द कोर. ठीक है, मतलब ठीक है, आई डोंट लुक लाइक द कन्वेंशनल गर्ली गर्ल, एंड मैं प्रॉब्ली वो नॉर्मल
You don't have to
हाई
be also, right?
पिच
You don't have to be. You
आवाज
don't
वाली,
have to.
या
You don't
इट्स
have
सो
to be. There is everybody is made in a unique way because that is how God created
Absolutely,
us, right?
that's
And that
true.
is
And now that I'm
so.
talking about it, there was another incident that happened. ये last है, पक्का बता रही हूँ, last
No,
है.
no, no. Chill. Go on, go on.
So there was this incident on Bumble. ठीक है, I think 2 साल पहले की बात है. I think 2018 का टाइम था, जब थोड़ी सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस आई, एंड मैंने फिर वापस डेटिंग चालू की, मतलब डेटिंग ऐप पे जाना स्टार्ट किया. There, so I was talking to this guy, very nicely talking, handsome guy, ये वो फलाना ढिमकाना. Then then we met, and we were talking generally about hobbies, likes, dislikes, ये वो. Then when he asked me what my likes were, तो मैंने बोला that I like gymming and exercising. ठीक है, उस बंदे ने मेरे को ये बोला, ओ तुम मर्दों वाले शौक रखती हो. आई एम लाइक, मर्दों वाले शौक कहाँ हुए? जस्ट बिकॉज मैं 24 घंटे, मतलब आई डोंट नो व्हाट दैट
I
वाज.
understand. I understand. ये चीजें ना मतलब अब क्या बोलूँ मैं कि हमारे अंदर अंदर तक घुसी हुई हैं. मतलब I would just say कि this is a general problem in the society. So you are facing it because चलो मतलब you experienced it in that way, but this is kind of the mindset that people have कि हाँ लड़कियां हैं तो they have to be in a specific way and लड़के हैं तो they have to be in that way. So that is where problem comes, and I think that is where
It's so stupid. People
it's so stupid.
need to realize maturity level तो है ही नहीं यार, मैं बता रही हूँ, zero है
True
बिल्कुल.
that. True that. True that.
That is it.
So
And
guys, from these incidents, I would just say कि मतलब कि how much kindness is required in this world, है ना? कि
a
all
lot
of
of time.
you who are listening today to us, है ना, who listen to her story, I hope, क्योंकि मैं खुद भी ये चीजें सुन के ना आई एम रिमेम्बरिंग सम ऑफ द थिंग्स कि मैंने शायद वो मजाक में कभी बोल दी हूँ, किसी को कैसा लग सकता है. इवन आई एम फीलिंग इट फ्रॉम माई हार्ट. यू एक्चुअली मेड मी सो इमोशनल. आई एम स्टार्टिंग टू फील इन अ वे कि यार मैंने शायद ऐसा तो नहीं कभी कुछ बोला हो, गलती चाहे मजाक में बोला, बट पीपल से इट सीरियसली एंड पीपल से इट टू योर फेस एंड देन दे एक्सपेक्ट कि हाँ मैं तो सच बोल रहा हूँ, ये है वो है. बट यू शुड रियलाइज कि being kind is so very important because right now you are telling it to somebody. Suppose somebody tells it to you, how you will feel. So you have to always place yourself in their shoes and think about it. So many people are telling good things. You are very I'm putting it on the here on
Brave
here.
and full in life. How sweet.
It's not, so it's not your problem, it's their limitation. That is something awesome, Balkan. That is
That's
something
true.
great. And sadists and narcissists feed off vulnerable people by intimidating them.
Intimidating them.
So basically that's my
Yeah.
sister. Sadists and narcissists
Oh,
people
hi.
always attack vulnerable people by intimidating that their power is only limited to your attention and reaction. If you take it away from them, they are powerless. Great. Great. That is so true. That is so true, and definitely it was a very powerful story. यार. Even I am touched by it. अभी मेरे को काफी काफी सारा emotional हो गया हूँ. This is the one of the first lives where I am actually feeling a little emotional. Little क्या मतलब I am
Emotional.
emotional right now. So that's good. That's good, and I would say कि यार you are सच में a warrior. फौजी वाली चीज तेरे में है. You have what it
Enough, I know.
takes. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
एंड सल्यूट टू यू. रोडीज वाला सल्यूट जो देते हैं ना,
Salute to
वो
you.
एक्चुअली देना चाहिए तुझे. सल्यूट टू यू.
Rudy वाला तो वो ऐसे होता है. That's like that.
ऐसे होता है. यस एंड ऑसम. ऑसम, थैंक्स फॉर शेयरिंग दैट स्टोरी. ठीक है.
Thank you.
Everyone, I think you learned something from the story, and मतलब because I did a lot. मैंने बात भी की थी इससे पहले, एंड स्टिल अभी जितनी इसने डिटेल में बात की है उतनी डिटेल में हमारी नहीं हुई थी बात. तो इवन आई एम
Right.
trying to absorb a lot of things. yeah, so it was amazing. And people, be kind to other people around you, है
Be
ना?
kind,
If
very
you
important.
face, that's the very important takeaway from today's
Right.
session. I would say that was a story which was, amazing story. Second thing, what I would tell is that suppose you are facing things like these, like she said, कि talk it out, बात करो, किसी अपने ऐसे दोस्त से जो तुम्हें समझे, फैमिली मेंबर से जो तुम्हें समझे, कोई नहीं समझ रहा, then it is important to take some help, take some
Right.
therapy. Like what helped her
Right.
is because nobody was able to understand her, and it is normal यार, इंडियन पेरेंट्स के लिए मैं सही बता रहा हूँ, आज की डेट में कि मेरे पेरेंट्स के लिए भी ये आसान नहीं होगा लेना। किसी दिन मैं ऐसे बोल दूं ना कि डिप्रेशन है, ये वो है, वो मतलब इतना
Depression.
नहीं सोच पाएंगे। दिस इज आई वुड से कि भाई इन देयर ब्लड, तो उनकी भी गलती नहीं है, बट अगेन स्टार्ट थिंकिंग ऑफ इट फ्रॉम अ डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव। हाँ नहीं मतलब ये चीज है,
Right.
तो
Right.
थिंग्स आर देयर फ्रॉम जनरेशन ना, तो वो चीज चेंज होने में भी टाइम
Absolutely.
लगता है।
Conditioning होती है
Exactly,
actually.
exactly.
Conditioning.
So I think with time these things will happen,
Uh,
and definitely take,
Secondly, when you were saying about, I mean, my parents have told me कि things will not change till the time you don't change yourself. I mean, uh,
exactly.
so that is somewhere true, but you need to
Hmm.
have that. You need to have that fire in your belly, right? You can't always been telling the person कि लोग तो कहते रहते हैं, don't listen to people and all that. कब तक यार,
True,
मतलब
true.
सबका एक ना एक
पॉइंट होता है एक जहाँ पे
what do you
when they
call it?
break, they break
हाँ,
the inflection
एग्जैक्ट
point where they
सीमा
break.
होती है, एक पॉइंट होता है, करेक्ट.
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
So
बिल्कुल, हर
that
किसी की एक हद
happened,
होती है।
and so another thing that I wanted to tell people, this is probably even out of personal experience, that if you feel that that people whom you are going to talk to, sorry. So people whom you're going to talk to, they are not listening to you. Write your thoughts down. जो मन में आ रहा है लिख दो. हिंदी में लिखो, मदर टंग में लिखो, इंग्लिश में लिखो, पर लिखो. That is very
हम्म,
important, because that is one way of bringing your thoughts and feelings out, and it is no there is no harm in expressing yourself, shouting in your own room, and Rona doesn't make you qualify you as weak.
exactly,
रोने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. रोने
exactly,
में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. It is because in probably today's day and age, people don't listen to understand, they just listen to hear.
exactly.
That
True
is the
that.
one big thing that I've really learned with my experiences.
True.
And with me, the
Nimisha,
thing was
one
is
second, one second.
since Papa,
I'll
sorry,
just, हाँ, हाँ,
sorry.
one second. The thing is, इधर अभी time ये हो रहा है, तो what I will say, let's do this thing. Let's get यहाँ पे Instagram वाला live फिर से शुरू कर देते हैं, ठीक है? क्योंकि वो बंद हो जाएगा, and
ठीक
I
है,
don't want to
right,
miss this
ठीक,
going. So let's do that, and let's
right,
just tell the key takeaways and key things जो अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है ना, I want her to summarize things in a proper way.
yeah.
So let's take 5-10 minutes, guys. Just join back in. ठीक है, I'm just starting the Instagram
Save
live.
this live, okay?
हाँ हाँ, definitely I'm
Okay.
going to do that. That is why. तो मैं करता हूँ. Just join back in, everyone who is watching. YouTube पे आप रहो, people. I'm just starting the Instagram live. ठीक है?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
yeah, okay. So natural and true. Thank you. Where are the comments? मेरे को comments दिख नहीं रहे सारे. I'm going to follow what you are saying. Great lessons learned by you. Well, अमित शुक्ला.
1 minute. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, put in. I'll put her this thing. Wait, she can't hear you guys. एक second रुक जाओ बस. Let me just tell her. She will put it. ठीक है? Okay.
Where can we follow you? You can follow me
Okay.
on Instagram if you
Okay,
want,
we are
and
live again,
you
guys.
can
We are going to sum up the
probably.
key takeaways of her story, which is very
I
powerful.
can't hear you.
Let her join
I
back
can't
in,
hear you.
and let's, take that. I'm very emotional right now. I feel it.
Sorry, sorry.
Okay. You can follow her at. Let me just write it. You can follow her at. अभी मैं उसको बोलूँगा pronounce करने के लिए. And let me just take her in, and then let's do that. Okay.
Do that, do that, that.
Okay. Great. Hi, Shruti. Okay.
Panju
Awesome.
Pataka, basically. Panju
हाँ
Pataka.
हाँ. I was not able to hear what you were saying.
हाँ.
तो ठीक है. You
Panju
pronounced it.
Pataka.
Just like right.
Yes, Panju
Just tell.
Pataka, yes.
नहीं just वो spell it. PU ऐसे करके बताओ.
Punjupataka. Panju Pataka.
पटाखा तो याद रहेगा ही, जैसे है ही पटाखा. ठीक है. और पंजू
अच्छा.
लिखना है. What is
हाँ जी,
what is
पंजू.
by
हाँ.
what is the this thing, because पटाखा पहले मैं जब तू मेरा लाइव ज्वाइन करती थी मैं तेरे को पटाखा ही बोलता था. That time I didn't know your name. I used to
हाँ.
tell you पटाखा only.
Right.
तो what is the this thing with the name? What is the
Story
पंजू
behind
पटाखा
it.
के साथ? हाँ.
यार वैसे तो as such there is no story. It is just that I probably wanted to sound थोड़ा हटके, so this
Great.
was something that it came spontaneously to me, and yeah, so
हाँ
ये
ठीक है.
बस माइंड में आया तो मैंने लिख दिया तो हो गया.
Great. तो guys,
हाँ जी.
whosoever is watching, go follow her. ठीक है ना? You know how
Please.
क्या वो
Please.
warrior, क्या वो कैसी warrior है? You know that by listening to the story.
हाँ
So
जी.
definitely go ahead,
Yes.
follow her. मेरे last post में मैं उसको tag भी कर दूंगा, क्योंकि that time we didn't want to reveal. इसने मुझे कहा था कि
अच्छा. नहीं
let
मैंने
it be a
अच्छा
surprise.
anyway, हाँ. Let it be a surprise.
But I'll tag you
हाँ.
also. You can find that in my Instagram story. I'm going to put the her link in the story. ठीक है. तो definitely go ahead, follow her and learn बहुत सारी चीजें. ठीक है. चलो.
Be happy in life, man. That is the biggest thing. मतलब तुमको लाइफ में जो करना है करो. The biggest thing that I've learned is do not give a fuck about people. मतलब लोगों का काम है बोलना. लोग बोलेंगे. तुमको जो there's happiness देता है ना, just do that. I'm telling you that will make a world of difference to you and your life also. So
True.
that's
बहुत
very
सही
big
बात
one.
बोली है. सेक्सी बात बोली है एकदम. ठीक है. बिल्कुल सही बात बोली है कि लोग क्या बोलते हैं कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ठीक है. अपना खुद खुशी मिल रही है किसी चीज को करने में तो करो. ठीक है.
That's true. Absolutely.
That is true. And you were saying something पहले जब when I stopped you because I didn't want that live to be missed. So if you remember, you
क्या
can
बोल रही
start
थी
from
मैं?
there.
Do
हाँ मुझे पता था.
you remember the?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, you were saying you were saying something about you were saying something about your dad. मतलब when I stopped you,
हाँ.
अपने कुछ बताने वाली थी बात डैड के बारे में. When you were talking about ना कि we were trying to summarize कि क्या key takeaways थे. उसमें there was some point even आई एम फॉरगेटिंग अभी
I
तो
don't
किसी को
remember.
याद
I'm
है?
sorry. I'm sorry. किसी को
एनीबडी
याद
याद
हो
है?
तो बता देना प्लीज.
प्लीज
बता
प्लीज
देना.
बता देना, अदरवाइज वी हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रेश। आई एम सॉरी, वो मेरी गलती नहीं है, इंस्टाग्राम की गलती
मैं
है। 1 घंटे का टाइम हमें देते हैं वो लोग, हमें
नहीं
ज्यादा
नहीं
टाइम चाहिए होता है। नहीं नहीं, आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग एवरीवन कि इंस्टाग्राम की
वो
गलती है
तो
भाई लोग।
बहुत
हमें
नहीं
हमें बात करने की काफी आदत है,
that that's very true. That is very true. हाँ
which
तो
is good also, right? If one should be able to express themselves, right? That is the main point of it, कि आप express
yeah.
अपने आप को कर पाओ। It is not necessary कि यहाँ express कर पाओ, anywhere if you are able to express yourself, that is very important,
That is very important. Right.
right?
That's very true.
So I think
So I
we
mean,
were talking
now
about
that
this
I
thing
look
also, I
back to
think,
this
expression
stuff,
का.
that
Hmm. Hmm.
sorry, you were
Yeah.
saying something. हाँ,
Yeah,
कुछ
yeah,
बोलो
go.
बोलो.
नहीं नहीं, go ahead. You were saying, I think we were talking in the expression point of view also, कि कहीं ना कहीं
Expression
express
point of
करने की, हाँ हाँ, कि
which is
express
very
करने की बहुत
important.
जरूरी है. So you go ahead. You were saying something.
हाँ तो मेरे को I think I remember the stuff I was talking about पहले
Hmm.
कि I mean because of my dad being in the force and all of that we move right. हम बार बार we move to different places and which is why I had to change therapists
Multiple
like a lot
times.
of times. So, so I mean, धीरे धीरे I started finding it very difficult to open up to different doctors
True.
and tell them my story starting say right. So
Got it.
that somehow kind of made me realize that I don't need the doctors in my life. मेरे को I somehow know where my weak points are and I started working on them on my
On
own.
your own. Great.
Huh.
Great.
So, which in turn, when this happened, and a lot of these depressive episodes happened, and when I was trying to fight it, I I started to become my own best friend Pranav. मतलब लोग you know when I used to see someone's Snapchat stories or somebody's Instagram stories, I used to feel bad because of the fact that probably मैं उनके साथ नहीं हूँ या
Hmm. Hmm.
मैं enjoy कर नहीं रही हूँ and you know so those thoughts started hitting me. But now over the years, over the experiences that I have, when I look at people having fun on especially social media, man, that fear of how do you say it?
Fear of missing out.
That is slang, right? That
FOMO.
very exact thing. That
That
FOMO.
FOMO is not there anymore. Not there
That
anymore.
FOMO is not any. That FOMO is not there anymore because पहले I was a, insecure. I think somewhere or the other मैं insecure थी कि मतलब I always depended on people to have fun, right?
Hmm.
But
That is very
now
true.
over the years I've started becoming my own best friend. मैं दिन रात मतलब डांसिंग करती हूँ मतलब कॉफी डेट्स पे जाती हूँ खुद को लेके एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट सो आई मीन स्टार्टिंग में तो it looks
Weird.
very मतलब weird and all of
Uh,
that
but
but nobody gives a shit about you यार nobody gives
exactly.
a shit लोगों के lives में problems हैं they don't have the time to deal with that so where will they have the time to judge you right
Exactly. Exactly.
so
True
I
that.
think the only good part about the entire depressive episode that I've had is that I have gotten to know myself a lot better, and I probably am my own best friend. So that's the best thing that's happened to me ever.
Awesome, awesome. And
So
just one thing that I have also learned over time,
sorry,
है ना?
Hanji.
Nothing to be sorry about. One thing that I have learned over time is what you said, right? Very correctly. Your happiness should only depend on you. It shouldn't depend on anything. Not even not even your husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend. No, not even your parents. I would say, okay? It should only depend on you. If you are doing good, if you feel you are doing good, fuck the world. That's all. Okay?
Absolutely.
Rest,
Yeah.
obviously, be kind to everyone, be helpful, be all these things, but your happiness is of utmost importance, and that only depends on you. I see a lot of I have seen, or probably I have also, because of the listening to good things, you try to understand these things, that even in relationships, in marriages, all these things, if you try to find the happiness in other person na, that is not going to sustain,
Not happen.
because things
Absolutely.
change with people. So if you are basically not letting anybody decide your happiness factor,
Happiness.
then you are always happy. Then only you have the
Absolutely.
power to
Very
make
well said.
yourself happy. Make yourself happy or make yourself sad, then only you are the sole decider of that.
Yeah. Of everything. True. Very true.
True.
Very true.
Nice, nice.
Hanji.
Cool. बढ़िया.
Hmm.
सही है. Any other thing that you want to add?
Feels good about talking about. Feels good talking about it.
Yeah, it's like अभी मेरा भी एक mental therapy session हो गया है अभी, जब when we are talking ना, so you get those thoughts, and that is actually a session. This is kind of what meditation actually is. ठीक है, कि मतलब when
Absolutely.
you
Yeah.
do so, it is kind of that session also for me. And it
Good.
was kind of a lot of
Good.
emotions, kind of a lot of emotions, a lot of things, and then coming to
True.
the right things. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
cool. Anything else you want to say to before we end this up? Any key thing, probably anything that is coming to your mind. Just forget about pointers या ये वो जो
की
भी चीज
थिंग तो
दिमाग में
मैं
आ रही है.
बोलूंगी कि आई मीन आई नो दिस विल साउंड थोड़ा ऑड बट प्लीज रिड्यूस योर सोशल मीडिया टाइम
True,
प्लीज दैट इज वेरी important.
true. I agree.
So someone
Somebody,
here has a question. Go
sure,
for
go ahead, ask your question. Go for it.
मेरा
We didn't
go for
announce
it,
it.
go for
You
it.
can go ahead. जहाँ भी आपको questions है, आप
Please,
पूछ
please,
सकते हो. ठीक
please
है.
ask me
हाँ हाँ
questions.
हाँ. This can.
So
हाँ, you can
so
go ahead
that
and
and the second most important thing is stop comparing yourselves to others. No matter
true.
how good that person may be, no matter what it may be, do not compare yourselves because this is a quote by I think Jay Shetty.
Hmm.
If you know who that is, Jay Shetty.
I follow him.
Jay
Yeah.
Shetty, right. So this was one of Jay Shetty's quotes where he says, "Do not compare someone's page 30 to your page 1."
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
Right.
Yes, because you obviously, how can you compare? And anyway, matlab, there is never a comparison that is a good comparison if it is not from your own self. If I compare myself from my earlier version ना, कि हाँ एक महीने पहले मैं ये कर रहा था, that is a good comparison. That is where the
Yeah.
comparison will matter and will make sense. But अगर मैं अभी आज की डेट में, suppose when I am doing good stuff, I am spreading knowledge and you, there will always somebody who is doing better than me, and there will be a lot of people who are doing less than me. But if I see both the sides, एक साइड पे मेरे को sadistic pleasure मिलेगा, दूसरी साइड पे मुझे जो मिलेगा,
Right.
that will be more like कि हाँ मैं देख के उनको सड़ रहा हूँ. दोनों ही is not good.
Right.
I have my own path. Everybody has their own path because their path is different. They are unique. You are unique, yaar. That is the most important power that you have. That is like the thing that you have is that you are unique. तो आपकी journey सबसे अलग है. Live it. Don't follow somebody else's path. किसी से inspire होते हो अच्छी बात है. Be inspired by people, but follow your own heart. Follow your own path. That is the thing that will differentiate you from somebody. Okay.
Um, Also,
Yeah.
now that we were talking about following your own path, there have been a lot of instances that I've seen on social media and probably even experienced it myself that people take their looks to be very serious. I mean, uh, to be very this thing, right? So I mean, people need to understand the fact that looks fade away.
True.
What really is important is कि तुम मतलब
यहाँ से क्या
how
हो रहा
is
है?
your
यहाँ से क्या हो
vibe,
रहा है?
right? यहाँ से क्या हो रहा है is very important. So somebody says be your own best friend, love yourself, please yourself, inspiring. Yay! Okay, sorry. So so I think uh,
Yeah.
yeah, so that is the thing that you need to, it doesn't matter if people find you attractive, if people find you hot, if people find you gorgeous. You need to be telling yourself that you are worth it. Things happen for
Worth it.
you and you're worth it. And I know for a fact that my if my mom would be listening to this, my mom would say this is chota badi
बड़ी
baat.
बात.
But I mean, you do not have to give a damn about people. लोगों को जो सोचना है वो सोचेंगे. They do not know your story. They just
Exactly.
know uh, they just know
Bits and
a
parts.
small part of your life,
True.
and that judgment does not define you,
True. That is so
right?
true.
So that is the entire thing.
And everything that happens in life, it happens for a good
For
reason.
a
Just
reason.
remember that
Yes.
life is happening for you. It is not happening to
My
you. This is
mom
a
is a
line I think.
savage. Right, absolutely.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that
And
is
this is
very true.
something.
And I think the major thing is you if something goes wrong in your life, if something goes wrong in your life, you do not have to beat yourself up to it. मतलब
True.
कुछ
True.
गलत हो गया तो वो गलत हो गया. Move on. Everything, like you had said earlier, everything happens for a reason, right? तो वो गलत वो उस चीज का गलत होना was a lesson which God wanted you to learn, right?
Exactly, exactly. And because that at that point of time you won't be able to see it. See, जब भी breakup होता है या
Correct.
कुछ ऐसा होता है ना, see, I have gone through them, and at that point of time you feel miserable. But later, because it is there is a quote by Steve Jobs which says कि you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only do
Forward.
them
True.
looking backward, right? So
Backward.
once
True. Very true.
you have passed that phase, you have grown through it, then you look back at it and you see, okay, this happened because of this reason.
Of
Okay,
this.
I had to
Right.
grow. I had to grow from it. That is why it happened. So always remember that life is happening for you. It's not happening to you. Whatever is happening is a plan of God. So just try to learn things from it. Just try to grow out of things. Don't just go. Just go. Don't go with the flow. Always just try to grow out of it, not just come out of it. Okay, that is the best thing that you can do
Yes,
in any
absolutely.
situation.
That's right.
Hmm. Okay.
So I mean,
Somebody has a question for you.
if people have question
On
where is the on Instagram, where is the question? How do you keep how do we
stay
keep
motivated.
ourselves motivated?
Uh,
Uh,
Thank you,
okay,
Palak.
I'll be very honest.
Welcome, Palak. Yeah, yeah. Good, good.
No,
Thanks for
thank you
introducing.
for what?
So people are
Oh,
liking you a lot. Thanks, Pranav, for setting up this session and introducing
session and
her
for
to us.
introducing her to
Okay.
us.
Awesome, awesome.
Okay, so
Happy to
the
have.
question that we have here, एक
How
second,
to
हाँ, sorry.
how do you keep yourself motivated? How do you keep yourself motivated? So probably
How
people
do
want
we
to know in
keep
those times
ourselves
कि
motivated?
so probably people want to know in those times कि इतना कुछ चल रहा है उसके बीच में how did you specifically kept yourself motivated and to do things?
यार, to be very honest, ये थोड़ा tricky question है. To be very honest, because recently
खतरों की
I have
खिलाड़ी
been
है
having
तो खतरों की खिलाड़ी है ही है ये ट्रिकी ट्रिकी से चलता है.
tricky question. So this is tricky. Number one, number two, I would say this is entirely subjective.
हम्म,
So with me during the lockdown, I would be particularly talking about the lockdown itself, about the entire lockdown period. in during the entire lockdown period, now we are 4 months into the lockdown, right? So
Mhm.
my 2 months have been extremely low. Matlab, there have been weeks where I have not stepped out of the bed. मैं ना नहाई हूँ ना खाई हूँ ना कुछ किया है मैंने. ठीक है. I am being very honest with you, Pranav. ठीक है. So I mean,
Awesome.
so so
There are very less
sometimes
people who are that honest.
सबके साथ होता है यार, बिग डील सबके साथ होता है. सो आई मीन you just have to feel comfortable to talk about it. That's all I feel that is there.
Exactly.
So
And I think एक मेरी तरफ से जो है मेरे को ऐसा फील हुआ जो चीज कि मेरे को what worked for me in many of these situations कि वन वी शुड डू व्हाट वी लव डूइंग है ना. कई बार क्या होता है ये कहते हैं ना खाली दिमाग जो होता है वो भी
शैतान का
शैतान का
घर.
घर होता है. हाँ हाँ हाँ. तो वो
हाँ
चीज
जी.
जो है दैट इज समटाइम्स ट्रू. यू नो आई हैव फेल्ट दैट
That is very
माई
true. Yeah.
कि when I started putting in more work towards my things na, so I started feeling more better instead because I was
Yeah.
getting tired, I was putting in a lot of effort, but that
Effort.
ultimately gave me a happiness which is not compared to the thing जब मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा था. तो one way is to stay motivated is motivation is temporary. ठीक है. मोटिवेशन ऐसा नहीं हर टाइम मोटिवेटेड आप पम्प्ड रहोगे. अभी जैसे बातें सुनी उस टाइम हाँ
Absolutely.
पम्प्ड रहोगे, you will be pumped,
Pumped.
but something that will keep you going is your habits, is forming those small habits for yourself, doing that small thing. ठीक है. कभी भी ऐसे मत सोचो कि मैं बस एक दिन में पहाड़ तोड़ना है. एक दिन में कोई पहाड़ नहीं तोड़ पाता. ठीक है. बट अगर लगा रहे
My mom says the exact same thing. Oh my god.
हाँ.
Exact same
एक
thing.
एक 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 दिन करके इफ यू जस्ट बिल्ड ऑन इट देन यू कैन डू इट. ठीक है. एक एक
Right.
छोटी वट एवर यू आर ट्राइंग टू डू जस्ट टेक दो स्मॉल स्टेप. 5 मिनट तो दो दे सकते हो ना उस चीज पे. 5 मिनट दो. इट विल मेक यू फील हैप्पी. That's what I tell for people also who can't work out या जो सोचते हैं यार मेरे को मोटिवेशन नहीं है वर्कआउट की. ऐसा नहीं है भाई. 5 मिनट करके देख अगले दिन तेरा 10 मिनट करने का खुद मन करेगा. ये बात.
That
And
and
your brain will be happy.
dopamine, obviously. Yes. Yes.
डोपामीन हाँ एंडोर्फिन ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर रिलीज. तो
Endorphins, all of it.
डेफिनेटली हेल्प. तो मोटिवेशन किसी को कमी लग रही है ना 5-10 मिनट वर्कआउट करो जाके. बहुत अच्छी टिप है ये. जाओ. कुछ तो
Secondly, like you said,
हाँ.
do things that you love. And the most important thing is कि you need to get out of your comfort zone.
ट्रू.
That is something that has helped me and is still helping me with it.
कूल. कूल.
हाँ जी.
तो ये चीज एक बहुत सही चीज है गेटिंग आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन. इसके बारे में ना मैं अपने 100th लाइव में चीज बताने वाला हूँ कि मैंने इन बाय द वे आज मेरा 95th लाइव है ना. 95
Oh
days
wow.
आई हैव बीन गोइंग
I know.
लाइव एंड
Yes. Yeah.
दे या यू नो अबाउट इट. तो 100th लाइव पे आई एम आल्सो गोइंग टू शेयर सम टिप्स फॉर एंड कंसिस्टेंसी. ये वो सोचा है मैंने कुछ. आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू व्हाट आई यू नो डू to get out of the comfort zone. That will be a different thing. So
Right.
I'll do that. So definitely getting out of the comfort zone, doing something
Doing something extremely
that you
important.
can't believe ना. मतलब इसका साइंस क्या है पीछे कि doing something that you can't that one at one point of time you didn't believe you can do builds up your self confidence in a very different way कि आप यार मैं ये कर पा रहा हूँ. मतलब मैं यार ये चीज कर पा रहा हूँ. मतलब अपनी सेल्फ वर्थ जो है ना इससे बहुत बढ़ती है. You start feeling good in your eyes. That is the most important thing जो है. Your self worth starts to increase. दूसरों को दिखाने के लिए कुछ नहीं है. ठीक है. It is all about increasing your worth in your eyes, and that is unbelievably strong and unbelievably powerful. And it is not talked about that much, but getting out of your comfort zone is a very big
Very
thing. Cheese, what you said, and it plays a big role. It
true.
plays a big role. True. सही है. तो कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे यहाँ पे अमित शुक्ला ने कहा है कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे लोगों का काम है कहना
Life
लाइफ.
to the fullest.
हाँ. Great. That is also a very nice quote. So, anything else you want to add? Probably I stopped you. Maybe you forgot something.
Yeah, I mean, now that we spoke about the comfort zone, मेरे साथ problem क्या है कि I have a hesitation to take the first step because I think about the final thing, right?
Consequences.
For
Consequences.
the consequences. So that has over the years said that has built in a fear in me, right? तो वो मैं धीरे धीरे तोड़ना चाहती हूँ. So that's happening by and by. So
And I think you already did something like this. So what you did is you took the first step. You sent me the message कि ऐसा ऐसा है. See, that is why it is happening. So appreciate that as well, है ना? It is good to sometimes say and appreciate कि हाँ यार ऐसा नहीं है मतलब मैं ऐसा नहीं कर रही थी but I am doing something towards it. I am doing something. So appreciate yourself and you will feel more happy.
like like the thing that I told you text पे also कि after that I texted you, I was very hesitant to do this live. I was very
I know, I know.
hesitant. So
See,
हो गया.
great things happen on Pranav Jandial's show.
Absolutely. Questions है तो
Questions है
you
तो कोई
can
पूछ लो
ask.
यार. Water is the key to everyone's success. Yes, I drink a lot of water.
That's
If
true.
somebody is trying to
Me
mock
too.
me, so yes, I love water. And I drink a lot of
Me
it.
too.
6 to 8 liters मैं आराम से पी लेता हूँ एक दिन में. ठीक है? Cool.
High five on that.
High five.
कोई questions है YouTube पे कोई questions है
हाँ,
Instagram
my
पे
mom
कोई questions
is telling you something. No matter what people say, you are bold and beautiful inside out.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cool. Cool. And my mom earlier, she said, I'm also crying. So when I think your story made everybody emotional, which is good. It is basically the connect that is happening. So
Yes,
that's good.
absolutely.
Great. Awesome, guys. Any other questions? Otherwise, we'll call it an end to the awesome life.
लंबा हो गया
Again,
काफी.
everything will be ठीक है ऐसी होता है जो अच्छी चीजें होती हैं लंबी होती हैं. It takes time. ठीक है.
That's what she said.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Nice. So guys, ये पूरा लाइव जो है, if you have missed parts of it या कुछ ऐसा है, तो it will be available on my YouTube channel पूरा का पूरा. ये also
कहाँ पे?
on my Instagram. यहाँ पे
IGTV.
भी available होगा. IGTV पे भी available होगा. पहला तो चला ही गया already. First 1 hour has gone and the second will also I will post. Usually I post the starting only, but this time I'll post the second thing also. 2 posts are there. Go follow her. I'll put her Instagram handle also there. My mom is saying lots of love to you. So great.
Thank you,
Good
auntie.
connection.
You're the best. You're the best, cutest auntie ever.
Awesome. चलो बढ़िया फिर भाई लोग. I think that is all. Anybody has any questions? Otherwise we'll call it a day.
Yes. Night rather.
Night. Yeah, exactly. Night. We'll call it a night. चलो great. I think it was great यार
Thank you,
having you
Pranav.
and सच में
Thank you.
बहुत मजा आया. सच में बहुत मजा आया. It was one of the
Likewise.
most connective and emotional lives till now. 95 में से अभी तक. So it is a big thing and thank you for joining in and giving your time.
Thank you, Pranav. Thank you so much.
चलो
Lovely being here.
great.
I felt
And let's
soon.
do the अपना ritual. हाँ, let's flex for. Come inside the picture. Come inside the picture. हाँ, okay. Yes.
8 seconds on.
No problem. Yes, yeah, done. Cool. This is for the picture that we will put. So, awesome. Great, yaar. Chalo. Nice having you.
Nice having you too.
It
Good
was
night.
really fun. Bye. Take care. Chalo.
Very fun. Bye.
Bye. Chalo. Great, guys. It was good. I am saying goodbye. Love you all. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.